I want to share some words, not only to start this event, not only to share with you wonderful 8th grade graduates, but I want to share some words for all students that are here present, and of course to the graduates, the 12th grade graduates whom we're going to miss. We love you so much, and you need to come back and visit. It's great to see some of the alumni come back here. Good to see you. I'm going to read a couple of passages. One from a guy that I can relate with, because he was a fisherman, and I'm Portuguese. We like seafood. I'm from the Azore Islands. Peter wrote in Peter 2:20, "But when you do good and suffer, if you take it patiently, this is commendable before God." And also the second passage is from our tax collector, Matthew 16:24, along with the same theme about God being pleased. "Then Jesus said to his disciples, 'If anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.'" The reason why I wanted to share these two passages tonight in this gathering is because it's sad to see in our society, and I'm an immigrant. I came here in December of 1974 to this great country. It is sad to see in our country and in the world, things aren't very good in Europe, by the way. It's hard to see that in our society, it's a overwhelming marketing. It's almost a way of life that it is a me society. It's all about me. And the reason why we talk about, Matthew writes, what is it that we are to deny? Students, each of you have something different to deny within yourselves. And what type of cross are you, students, all of you students? I know your minds are going 1,000 miles an hour right now, but listen to the words later from Mr. Ruttinger and Mr. Williams and the words from Matthew. What cross are we to take up? Because I submit to you, all of us here, to myself included, of course, that it should not be about me. Think about conflicts, divisions, warfare, attacks. If you really think about why they occur, ugly things in life, sad things in life, splits here, split there, church split, marital issues, it's some relationship. Ladies and gentlemen, it's because of that me mentality. I think back 70 years ago, correct? June the 6th. Today's June the 6th. 70 years ago. All the people with gray hairs are nodding their head. 70 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. What would our world be today if those tens of thousands that gave up their lives and that treacherous day, what would our world be like today? How many of them had a me mentality whose blood was on the beaches of France? How many? None. And of course, we don't have to turn to the U.S. soldier. We need to turn to our King, Jesus. So students, I hate when I talk and they're behind me. Students, you've heard it 1,000 times from your wonderful, beloved pastors, from your parents, from teachers here at Cornerstone, from me. Our King Jesus is the example whom we follow. Period. He took up the cross. The creator of the universe, the most powerful person on earth in flesh, acted out the most humble thing that anyone can act out. And he had all the power not to do so, correct? What an example to follow. So why am I sharing this at our graduation? Because graduating is a wonderful, positive thing. One that needs to happen. And I'm so full of joy. And I congratulate you again. Think about all the hard hours and all the work that you've put forth for junior high graduations. I mean, Mrs. Joan Pollard's, Mrs. Kate Uttinger's grammar and composition classes. Let me tell you something, moms and dads, they're hard. Those are two hard teachers. Thank God. Mr. Williams, graduate of Hillsdale. When I saw that on his resume, get me excited. I like Hillsdale. Brendan's here. Where's Brendan? Are you here? Brendan's attending Hillsdale. Any of the Peterson children here? He knows the true U.S. history. Our 7th and 8th grade students need to learn the truth. The truth about our history. And you've learned the truth. But what happens, I think, is in this crazy me society, me world, all the commercialism and all I mean, the iPhones, it's all about ourselves and our little homes and our games, and it's the materialism, where you live, the zip code you live, the cars you drive, the this and that. And I am under the God of abundance. I'm all for wealth. It's okay for wealth, but it's all about the heart. Why was it that Jesus said to the rich young man what he said? So, students, this is a great time of celebration. This is a great time in your life, and I hope that you graduate again. Not only from high school here, but also in college. Maybe obtain a few degrees. Why stop at the BAs and the BSs? But in all of this success, as you grow, as you take on responsibility, as you become husbands and wives, if that's the Lord's will, as you become leaders in the community, do we need Christian leaders in our community? As you grow, deny yourself. Think about your King Jesus. Pray without ever ceasing. Listen to your God. And of course, you add to that, you love your neighbors. You love your neighbors. That's our message.